offer more weekly income. The sponsors. Ash, we're going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. And pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. Oh, and we renew contracts every few races, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone. Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy. Let's select Edit Our Look at any time from HQ. Now we need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch. Last but not least, we need to pick team colours for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colours throughout HQ. Great, that's everything we need.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out though as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula One too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team though is that while the team itself is new to Formula One, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books.
Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula One team? Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates? No one aims to finish bottom of the table. How are you expecting the car to feel out on track? The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them? Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way? And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of? Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
Morning, boss. Jeff here. Thanks again for bringing me on board. You've found a lot of talented people for this team. I can't wait to see what we can accomplish. Our journey to the Constructors' Championship starts here today, and the car is ready to head out whenever you are. Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there. DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD. Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together. This is the final lap of the program. That's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal. It could still be worth running again. Car repairs have set us back a little.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Hamilton, Bottas, and Lando Norris. And that's it, practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Welcome to the 2020 Formula One World Championship. Here we are at the first race in what should be another thrilling season. I think the action this year will be very, very close, but as always with F1, you can never be too sure. Anyway, let's get started. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
It's hard to imagine how a small operation like that could survive in the ruthless world of Formula One, and yet here they are, first ever race looking surprisingly strong. But there are no points for qualifying. Let's see how they fare in the Grand Prix proper.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Perez, Sebastian Vettel and Albon, Sainz, Stroll, Ricciardo and Lando Norris, Leclerc, Kvyat, Pierre Gasly and Grosjean, Clark, Giovinazzi, Jack Aitken and Kimi Raikkonen, Russell, Magnussen, Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Return the position immediately or we will be penalised. There is no overtaking during the safety car period. Drop your speed. Understood, stopping this lap. Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. position back. We are under safety car conditions and cannot overtake. Return the position. Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, copy that. Yellow flag. Go, go, go. Okay, clear. Use your overtake. Okay, box, box, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Go now. The safety car is waiting for the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the safety car. Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. some information on Albon. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres. Pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. The track is clear. Green flag. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
and Mercedes have pulled off a... And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point.
Bad luck today. That must be incredibly disappointing. It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it? Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today? Appreciate your time.